What do flags and reqs mean in uTorrent? I'm seeding a torrent file in uTorrent, and under Peers tab it shows the following statistics. What do those flags, some combinations of upper and lowercase letters like U, H, I, X, E, P, mean? Secondly, what does reqs, 0 vertical bar 5, 0 vertical bar 7, 0 vertical bar 11, etc., mean? It's not visible for every peer and its value changes every second.
The meanings of the flags used to be given in the uTorrent FAQ, archives link. D equals currently downloading, interested and not choked. D equals your client wants to download, but peer doesn't want to send, interested and choked. U equals currently uploading, interested and not choked. U equals peer wants your client to upload, but your client doesn't want to, interested and choked. O equals optimistic unchoke. S equals peer is snubbed. I equals peer is an incoming connection. K equals peer is unchoking your client, but your client is not interested. Equals your client unchoked the peer but the peer is not interested. X equals peer was included in peer list obtained through peer exchange, PEX, or an IP6 peer told you as IP4 address. H equals peer was obtained through DHT. E equals peer is using protocol encryption, all traffic. E equals peer is using protocol encryption, handshake. P equals peer is using uTorrent UTP. L equals peer is local, discovered through network broadcast, or in reserved local IP ranges. The numbers in the reqs column show how many pieces you have requested from the peer, and how many the peer has requested from you.
I know this has been answered, but the previous answers aren't as exhaustive. A few more flags listed here, such as H and F, as well as T from transmission, which is equivalent to P in uTorrent. uTorrent divides flags into two groups, meanings are the same regardless of grouping. Note that flag capitalization does matter. uTorrent group number 1. D equals currently downloading, interested, unchoked. D equals your client wants to download, but peer doesn't want to send, interested, choked. U equals currently uploading, interested, unchoked. U equals peer wants your client to upload, but your client doesn't want to, interested, choked. S equals peer is snubbed, unchoked, but request timed out. uTorrent group number 2. Question mark, equals your client unchoked the peer but the peer is not interested. E equals peer is using protocol encryption, all traffic. E equals peer is using protocol encryption, handshake only. F equals peer was involved in a hash failed piece, not necessarily a bad peer, just involved. H equals peer was obtained through DHT. H equals peer connection established via UDP hole punching. I equals peer is an incoming connection, peer initiated connection, not you. K equals peer unchoked your client, but your client is not interested. L equals peer is local, discovered via network broadcast, or in reserved local IP ranges. O equals optimistic unchoke, was choked and is now getting a second chance. P equals peer is using UTP, UDP based transport, instead of the default TCP. X equals peer was included in peer lists obtained through peer exchange, PEX. Transmission. T equals peer is using UTP, UDP-based transport, instead of the default TCP. Adding this here due to a comment by Cobra_fast.
If you check the Flags tab in uTorrent, you can find lots of alphabets. This what they mean. D equals currently downloading, interested and not choked. D equals your client wants to download, but peer doesn't want to send, interested and choked. U equals currently uploading, interested and not choked. U equals peer wants your client to upload, but your client doesn't want to, interested and choked. O equals optimistic and choke. S equals peer is snubbed. I equals peer is an incoming connection. K equals peer is unchoking your client, but your client is not interested. Question mark equals your client unchoked the peer, but the peer is not interested. X equals peer was included in peer lists obtained through peer exchange, PEX, or an IP6 peer told you its IP4 address. H equals peer was obtained through DAGHT. E equals peer is using protocol encryption, all traffic. E equals peer is using protocol encryption, handshake. P equals peer is using uTorrent UTP. L equals peer is local, discovered through network broadcast, or in reserved local IP ranges.